Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lakwed TV, and today with me, Ladidi Ben, we are still exploring sex workers' activities in northern Uganda. Like we all know, prostitution or commercial sex work in Uganda is not legal, but we are not here to talk about the legality. As Lakwed TV, we managed to talk to some of the organizations that has been trying so hard to push for the rights of these commercial sex workers. UNESCO
was formed as an umbrella and a coordinating entity of the sex work organizations in Uganda. We are an umbrella body that brings together all sex work-led organizations in their diversities to have one voice to speak for the rights of sex workers. UNESCO also, we have female sex workers, we have male sex workers, all sex workers in their diversity are part of the sex work movement. We envision a society where recognition and respect of sex workers' rights are granted. So our fight in this world is to see that we fight for the rights of sex workers in all their diversity, to see that they are respected and also recognized by the community.
We are here in the community trying to make sure that the female sex workers within our community receive justice and health services freely without stigma and discrimination, so that we fight the HIV high prevalence within the country.
So in today's episode, we are more focused on how sex work operates in northern Uganda and some of the challenges that they are faced with as they try to coexist with the community.
In Kitgum district, there are a lot of violated rights for sex workers because sometimes when you report the case in police, like if a client maybe used you and cannot give you exactly what you bargained for. And besides, community around us, including our leaders like church leaders and then other elderly, even politicians around, they always said, look at these girls, they're prostitutes, they don't have what to do, we should chase them out of the community, and yet we're also human beings. We have also other people like police, social workers, and other even fishermen that are there, especially truck drivers. Because sometimes in the night, you want to go and do your work somewhere, then you stand on the roadside. Very when you're waiting for your father or your mother, someone call you, I want you to come and visit me in the hospital. Once they see you, police just come and drop you on the street without even your consent. Then when they take you in the police station, they say this is a prostitute. Yet some of other girls, even they are not one of them. Our girls have been raped. If you go to in the hospital, they'll first tell you go back at the police station and get what? The letter to show that you've been what? Raped. And by that process, time is going. You cannot catch up with the time to get the prep. So really, we really need handwork with the health facility. And condoms sometimes, if you want to go and get it in the facility, they'll tell us you first where to be. That's why we go in other nearer health facilities. And then the issue of our, I could say, dialogue meeting.
Some of the female sex workers who are living positively. So with this stigma, it is really denying them some of the access to access their health services, which will make their viral load high, and it will also increase the HIV high prevalence. There's also rampant killings from clients who takes them, use them, then after they are being killed, dumped by unknown people within the community.
Sometimes we, the sex workers, we want to have our personal time so that we share the challenges we have. But the challenge we are facing is harassment from the community and the fellow customers and then the police.
Whenever we talk about commercial sex work, what rings in people's mind first is female sex workers. But today, we are going to hear from the male sex workers.
Sometimes when I go fetching water, I find people pointing, do you look at that boy? He goes only for sugar mummies. But I doesn't go it for pleasure. I just go with the aim of money. And it's not like I'm promoting it. It's life that I'm in now already. And it's the only way, and it's the only option I can get money. There's no way I can get money if I did not go for that If I did not go for those sugar mummies, my siblings will not go to school. If I did not go for that, my siblings won't eat. So I want them to grow up. I doesn't want them to be like me. I doesn't want them to sell sex for them to earn a living. I just want that to remain on me. So that's why I'm selling sex, and I'll still continue selling sex as long as I'm getting money to take my siblings to school.
While growing up, I have heard servants of God condemning sex work and prostitution activities and labeling it as evil. But let's hear from one of the coordinators and what she has to say about this.
Most of the sex workers, even may ask, we are the most fearful God. Because we go to church, even me, I'm part of the choir members. I go to church and I have to fellowship. And I should also give my life to God. But you know, business is business, and sex is sex, and sex is work. So if the Bible said, if the Bible said, don't do this, fine, you have not to do that, but we cannot prevent sex.
Candle lighting was done in remembrance to the fellow commercial sex workers who lost their lives in the recent years due to violence.
The anointing of the Lord comes down as we pray. Let the anointing of the Lord from heavens comes down. Let the anointing of the Lord comes down.
Penny Pope in Omega Wakumega way Makwa way. So comedy one leg a more can Mangan tea, what took a twin candle and mini Pope again. We are going to be one food and don't quarter. We want food Pope again. Come on, can make tea, can make them goodbye.